Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
It's about to get real ugly and not for me.
Just felt like anything.
Things are getting really messy between Remy Ma and Papoose. What began as simple rumors has now turned into serious drama. Claressa is letting Remy know exactly how she feels. She is tired of watching from the sidelines and has decided to step into the situation, ready to get involved and make her voice heard. Whatever happens next is going to be very interesting. If you have been following the story, you already know that Remy Ma and Papoose's once perfect love story has been falling apart for months. They used to be seen as a perfect couple, but now it looks like a complete disaster. After rumors began to spread that Remy had not been faithful, things started to get really shaky. Papoose made it clear that he was finished with the games. Just when it seemed like he was ready to move on, Remy decided to speak up. She started throwing shots, making it obvious that she's not happy about Papoose's new situation. Remy has been acting like she's unbothered, but let's be real, she's mad. She's been shading Papoose and throwing little slick comments, making it clear that she doesn't approve of his new relationship. Man, Papoose can't cook nothing. He made an egg like 10 years ago, a scrambled egg, and you would have thought he hit the Powerball the way he was acting. But here's the thing, Claressa Shields is not someone to mess with. As soon as she heard about Remy's shady comments, she took action. She made it clear that she would not sit back and let Remy talk like that. Claressa fired back with a strong message that got everyone talking, warning Remy to watch her words before she faces the consequences. It is obvious that things are getting intense. The internet is buzzing with questions about what is really happening in the drama surrounding Remy Ma and Papoose. People want to understand the truth of the situation. One person involved has stated that they do not have a problem with Remy. They only care about why she leaked their phone number. This person emphasized that it is not about wanting to take Papoose away from her since he is married to Remy.
You would have thought he hit the Powerball, like the way he was acting.
But here's the thing, Claressa Shields is not the one to play with. The minute she caught wind of the situation, she made her stance clear. She believes in supporting women and does not want to be seen as the one causing issues in this situation. It is well known that Remy has been seeing someone else, and there are claims that she's been in a relationship for 2 years. This information has surprised many people as it raises questions about the state of her marriage with Papoose. This person made it clear that they did not come into the situation to ruin a happy home. They believed that Remy and Papoose's relationship was already over before they became involved. They assert that this is a private matter between Remy and Papoose, and that they did not interfere in their relationship. However, Remy is out in public with this new guy, and it seems like she is trying to show off their relationship. Everyone can see that she is with him now. As things continue to unfold, it is becoming clear that while Remy is acting bitter about the situation, Claressa, the new woman, is standing strong. She is making it known that she is not someone to be trifled with. Fans online are loving every moment of this drama. Many people are already taking sides. Some fans believe that Remy brought this situation upon herself by not valuing her marriage, while others feel that Papoose is moving on too quickly after their breakup. Despite differing opinions, one thing is certain. Claressa is not afraid of Remy and has no plans to back down. Once, everyone thought that Papoose and Remy Ma had a perfect relationship, a love story that was unbreakable. But now, that fairy tale seems to be over. The internet is still in shock, trying to figure out how things went from being seemingly perfect to a complete disaster in such a short time. People are discussing how this sudden change happened. Many are reflecting on the times when Papoose supported Remy throughout her struggles. Even during her time in prison, he was loyal and committed to her. But now, it appears that loyalty has not been returned. Fans are analyzing every move made by both Remy and Papoose, trying to piece together the story of what led to this point. The situation has become more complicated as it continues to unfold. Claressa has entered the picture, and her presence seems to have shifted the dynamics even further. Many people are curious about how Papoose feels about everything, especially since he has remained relatively quiet for so long. As the drama continues to play out, it has caught the attention of many.
Not for me.
There's all this talk about you and rapper Papoose being in some sort of secret relationship while he's
Many are eager to see how this situation will end. Fans are glued to their screens, waiting for updates and watching for any new developments. Will Remy be able to resolve the issues in her relationship with Papoose, or will Claressa remain in the picture and cause even more tension? One thing is clear, this situation is far from over. The internet will keep watching as it all unfolds, eager to see what happens next. As for Remy, she may need to face the reality of her choices and figure out how to move forward, whether that means reconciling with Papoose or accepting the new chapter of her life. In this ongoing saga, emotions are running high and opinions are varied. Everyone has something to say about the unfolding drama, and it shows no signs of slowing down. The world is watching, and as new information comes to light, the story will continue to develop, leaving fans eagerly anticipating the next chapter. If you really think about it, the red flags were always there. It all began when rumors started spreading that Remy was not being loyal, and that's when people began to question her. Let us not forget that Papoose supported Remy for 6 years while she was in prison. He stayed faithful, took care of their family, and even married her while she was still locked up. Most people wouldn't wait 6 months, but he gave her 6 years of loyalty. And what did he get in return? Disrespect. That was the first big sign that something was not right. Things really changed when Remy didn't even take a moment to wish Papoose a happy Father's Day. This is a man who supported her, raised their daughter, and always showed up for her. She couldn't even take 5 seconds to acknowledge him. That was the moment people realized something was wrong. Papoose didn't say much, but his actions spoke loudly. Instead of waiting for her to say something, he went on Instagram and wished himself a happy Father's Day, posting a family picture without Remy in it. That one move showed everyone that their relationship had serious problems. Their so-called happy marriage was done, and now the truth is coming out. It's looking like Remy wasn't as loyal as she made people believe. The internet is dragging her, saying she got too comfortable, too cocky, thinking that Papoose would always be there no matter what. But now that he's finally moving on, she's trying to act like she's the victim. But here's the thing. She made her choice, and now she has to deal with the consequences. Fans are already choosing sides, and most of them are rocking with Papoose. People are saying that he deserves better, and that Remy really messed up with a good man. Now she seems upset because she lost her safety net. What's even crazier is that this is just the beginning of the drama. Remy is still talking, and Papoose is done being quiet. He is finally ready to tell everyone what really happened, and things are about to get very messy. Remy just took things to a whole new level, and people are saying she is acting very messy right now. Instead of handling her business privately, she is making everything public. Remy decided to leak personal messages between Papoose and Claressa Shields, trying to make Papoose look like the bad guy. However, this plan completely backfired. Instead of making Papoose look shady, she ended up looking even more bitter. One of the leaked messages showed Claressa telling Papoose, "You are the one who is married. If you cannot even sleep on the phone with me or let me know you made it home safely, then what are we doing?" Now, Remy is trying to change the story to make it seem like she is the victim, as if Papoose was creeping with Claressa while they were still together. She even claimed she found the messages after Papoose fell asleep on the phone with Claressa while lying in her house. But here's where it gets crazy. Claressa wasn't having it. The moment she saw what Remy was trying to do, she clapped back hard, putting Remy all the way on blast. She didn't just deny anything shady with Papoose. She actually flipped the whole situation and accused Remy of being the one who cheated first. "I know the facts, so it's not like I am trying to steal someone's man or break up a happy home. That is not true at all. His private business is his private business, and I cannot tell him what he should have told everyone. He is handling things the way he wants to. Now, I do not understand why she is coming at me with all this energy and attitude. I do not understand it because they were not together. Remy already had someone, or maybe even 2 people, but they were living in the same home. That makes things a little different. Even though they lived together, she had her own situation, and he had his." What she basically said is that Remy should not try to play the victim now when she has been acting wrong this whole time. Let's be honest, this is exactly what people expected from Remy. Instead of taking responsibility for her own mistakes, she is trying to shift the blame. Remy is trying to make it look like Papoose is the one who is wrong, but the truth is, he was probably just tired of being disrespected.
You know, I'm just not doing that. So he put out his statement and said what he said, and you can take it for what you want to take it for.
What was that statement for those that don't know?
Papoose has always been a private person and never shares drama online. However, he could not stay quiet after Remy leaked those messages. He spoke out to set the record straight. He said that he had been asking for a divorce for a while, but Remy would not handle things like an adult. He also made it clear that she was the one who messed up first. Now that he is finally moving on, things are getting serious. Remy is trying to change the story and make herself look like the victim. The internet is watching closely to see what happens next because she just opened a can of worms that she may not be able to close. She thought she was exposing Papoose, but instead, she just made herself look desperate and messy. With Claressa standing firm, it looks like Remy may have picked a fight that she cannot win. Papoose is done being quiet, and now he is ready to put everything on the table. Everything is clear and ready for everyone to see. For months, people have been wondering what really happened between him and Remy Ma, and now he's finally letting the truth out. From the way he's talking, it's clear he has had enough. Papoose has just made it official. He is done with Remy for good and has been trying to get a divorce, but she will not sign the papers. Now the internet is looking at Remy, wondering what is really going on. If she is saying that Papoose moved on too fast, then why does she not just finalize the breakup and let him go? Papoose went on Instagram and posted that it is sad to say Remy Ma is a narcissist. He said she chose to cheat repeatedly, and now that he has finally moved on, she is playing the victim. He mentioned that he has asked for a divorce many times, but nothing has changed. She refuses to handle this situation like an adult. Papoose said, "I did not want to go public for the sake of my daughter, but I have had enough." That statement shut down all of Remy's excuses because she has been acting like Papoose just left her for no reason. Papoose is saying, "No, I was trying to make this official, and you are the one holding it up." Let's not forget that Remy Ma has been acting shady for a long time. People started to question her loyalty to Papoose last year when rumors surfaced about her getting too close to someone, battle rapper Easy the Block Captain. At first, she tried to play it off, acting like it was just business. But the more people started digging, the worse it started looking. Now, it's making a lot more sense. If Papoose was already trying to divorce her, maybe it's because he knew exactly what she was up to. What really made people side with Papoose was the fact that he has always been low-key and respectful. He has never been the type to run to social media for attention. Even when the rumors about Remy started circulating, Papoose did not say much at first. But now, he is finished protecting Remy's image and is ready to move forward with his life. This is why Remy is feeling nervous because, for the first time, she is realizing that Papoose is really gone. Now, the internet is wondering if this is finally the end for Papoose and Remy Ma. Is she really going to sign the papers and move on, or is she going to keep dragging this out? It looks like Papoose is done waiting, and once he makes up his mind, there is no turning back. Interview. Opening scene. A dark screen fades into a montage of old clips of Remy Ma and Papoose, smiling and laughing together. Soft, emotional music plays as a voiceover narrates their once-perfect love story. Narrator. Once upon a time, Remy Ma and Papoose were considered the epitome of black love. A love story built on loyalty, trust, and perseverance. But in the world of fame and fortune, even the strongest relationships face their biggest tests. What started as whispers in the dark soon turned into an explosive drama, one that has set the internet on fire. Enter Claressa Shields, a woman unafraid to stand her ground, and suddenly, the love story turns into a battlefield. Scene 1. The beginning of the end. The screen transitions to a split screen. One side showing Remy Ma at an event with another man, the other showing Papoose scrolling through his phone, looking visibly disturbed. Narrator. For months, rumors swirled that Remy Ma was seeing someone else. At first, Papoose brushed it off, unwilling to believe that the woman he stood by for 6 years during her prison sentence could betray him. But the streets talk, and soon, Papoose couldn't ignore the truth any longer. Scene 2. Claressa Shields enters the picture. Cut to Claressa Shields in an interview, sitting confidently in a chair, her hands clasped together as she addresses the rumors. Claressa Shields. Look, I don't have time for the drama, but I'm also not gonna let anyone come at me sideways.
I didn't steal nobody's man.
Papoose? He was already out the door before I stepped in. That's facts. Narrator. Claressa Shields, the undefeated boxing champion, is no stranger to fights, but this battle is personal. Remy Ma, feeling the heat, starts throwing subliminal shots online, claiming that some women don't know their place. But Claressa isn't one to back down. Scene 3. The internet reacts. Cut to a montage of Twitter posts, Instagram stories, and YouTube reaction videos. Twitter user 1. Remy out here looking pressed while Claressa just chilling with Papoose. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. Twitter user 2. Papoose stayed loyal for 6 years while Remy was locked up, and this how she do him? SH. Scene 4. The Father's Day snub. Papoose is sitting at his desk, scrolling through his phone. He sighs deeply and then posts a picture of himself with his kids, Remy noticeably absent. Narrator. Things really took a turn when Father's Day rolled around. A man who had dedicated years of his life to supporting his wife and their family received no acknowledgement from Remy. Instead of waiting, Papoose posted his own tribute, one that spoke louder than any words could. Papoose, captioning his post, "Happy Father's Day to me." Scene 5. The leaked messages. A close-up of Remy Ma's phone